right, so we got Maximus Decimus Meridius, magnificent. Joel here.
No, just
we're
Joel.
going to go through a quick inspection video. We're out here in Summerfield, North Carolina. Joel's going to take us through a quick inspection.
So when you arrive, you want to pull up. You don't want to block their driveway unless they've told you to park their driveway. And immediately, the first picture that you take that you're going to send them is going to be the first picture they're going to see. So we always want to create as many touches with positive emotion and our brand, so that the experience of us with positive emotion with them. So you get the truck with the logo and the house in the background as your first picture. So typically now you're going to go and talk to the homeowner about how the inspection is going to go. There's a long process there. Today we're just inspecting. So you would come back outside. You want to get pictures of not just the roof. You want the house, the property, because again, you guys are going to be here doing lots of work. So this is going to have a record of what their house looked like before you guys did anything. Also, the crew, the production team can now know, oh wow, there's like some really nice stone steps here, stone brickwork. We need to make sure that stuff does not fall over here.
I glued all those together, they were falling apart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So then you just continue around, and if we didn't know what's going on, you're going to want to look at, of course, downspouts. You're going to want to look for any signs of anything that is broken for any reason or not functioning properly. You want to look while you're here at the eaves and see what their intake ventilation is like. These guys have ample intake ventilation, so there's good airflow coming into the attic. I can say with high confidence that that is copper flashing.
Yeah, you can see the copper on the corner.
Now, again, you want to check the screens for nicks. Now, of course, we don't have any chalk with us, but right here,
Gold.
yep. And you want to document those.
Any potential hail strikes, screens show well.
That's what they call collateral. This is amazing right here.
Boom.
You don't even need chalk. Normally we'd just chalk up and down just to see what any small indentations your eyes might not see. There's a little guy up there. Screens aren't on the windows, and you want to check any soft metal for spatter. You could say any of that's not spatter, but man, there's dents all over this thing. Was this approved on hail?
Yeah, it was approved for hail. They paid 30 feet of downspouts, so probably 2 downspouts. Full roof approval.
This slope is crazy. It'd be hard to get up, but
I got up there. It was fun.
So they do have W valleys. Those are really hard to bend on site. So, but they also have clearly copper flashing. So we have to replace this copper flashing to replace this valley here. Yeah. And the copper and the flashing and the valley are directly touching each other. If you don't use copper flashing, the flashing will be destroyed by the copper valleys. And now have that documented, so when we show them that, show the insurance company our supplement for copper flashing, which was not included.
Photos of that?
Yep, I'll send them all to you. All right, so then we completed our exterior. Oh yeah, that's Certainty to Independence over there.
Independence Disco. We're going to sell that one and that one over there today.
Yes, we are.
All right, so give us a little training tip on getting on.
Well, you want to bring your pitch hopper with you. You want to set it right above the ladder. Before you get up on the roof, first thing you want to do is take a picture underneath the first shingle. You want to see if there's drip edge. You also want to see how big what we call a builder's gap is, the distance between the end of the roof deck and the beginning of the fascia. Sometimes it's butted up. Sometimes the roof deck is way up here and the fascia is way down here. Sometimes it's reversed. You need to know that for how big of a drip edge you need to get before putting it on. You take that picture there. You could also check right here. Now, she gave you drip edge for this. Even though the rest of everything's copper and the drip edge should be copper, since there is no drip edge, we have no leg to stand on to try to get copper drip edge, unfortunately. Now, did you count for this siding?
Sidewall flashing?
The siding is
Oh no.
busted. If we want to see what kind of flashing it is, we just put a little tiny cut. You also have copper pans here she didn't account for. I can come up higher.
Getting on 12 in the rain is
Fun.
interesting.
Now, if I fall,
I'll catch you.
you'll stop me and you'll
And then
fall.
I'll fall.
But anyway, like I was showing, so first of all, we want to document that we have flashing well, this big fat double piece of metal here that needs to go back. You can't use the same one. It's definitely going to have holes in it.
We need to do a scratch test on that to see
Yep.
if it's copper and show that to the insurance.
So again, scratch test, just take a sharp knife. Even a key will work. But if it's, you see that gold color underneath, that's the original color of copper. I'm going to take a picture and we'll send that in. We're going to do the same thing over here. So take a picture of it before. Bright gold. Get up close on it so it's unmistakable what that is.
So now we have proof that this is copper all the way throughout. You can clearly see the valleys.
Yeah.
Copper. Should we get a scratch test on the front?
Yep. Which is already patinaed.
Yeah, you can clearly see the way it's patinaed. It's definitely copper.
So everything, all the metal on this roof is copper. They need to pay for all of it. There's also rusted holes in here. So just in case they say, oh, well, you don't need to replace this flashing.
You can see how clean that copper is back in the corner too.
Yeah. Now we quickly want to get a measurement on this before it gets soaking up here. So you got about 7 feet.
You got it all the way in the back? Yeah.
Yeah. But it starts up under there, so it's, you probably account for 8 feet. We also want, this is not for money, this is for knowing what to replace this with. So you got 5.5 inch, so you're gonna want a 6-inch high copper.
Where's the hail? It's gonna be an epic video.
Yes, Lord, let it hail.
If it starts hailing everywhere, that would be like the greatest video ever.
Our God controls the elements.
Everything.